Hey guys, I'm back in the studio here. I want to share with you guys a part of the design process where the technical drawings, which are the drawings made by engineers and myself, we collaborate together to approve the drawings that eventually become the prototypes, which then eventually the watch goes into production. So I have here several drawings of all the different components of the watch. Every single one of those pieces has a measurement to it, and those measurements and how all those components come together is what makes or breaks a well-designed and thought-out timepiece. When I say every surface and measurement is considered, I mean, this is a perfect example of it. Obviously, there are hundreds of measurements to look at, but some of the things, the basics are understanding the thickness of the watch. I know that's a big measurement when it comes to wearability. The reason why we went with the boxed crystal here is not only does it give it a retro look, but the advantage of having a boxed and double domed crystal, you'll see there's a curvature on the underside of that case. And because of that curvature, it allows space for that hand to sit in, therefore making the entire watch slimmer. A Jack Mason standard is solid end links, so you'll see here this end link, it's going to be a 7-row bracelet. So you have the outside and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be a very comfortable and fluid bracelet. One of my favorite parts of this phase of the process is identifying the finishing of the watch. When you look at all the different surfaces that the watch has, defining what finish it has really makes or breaks the dimensionality of the watch, the way light hits it. You see here, I'll define the top of the lugs are brushed. Not only are they brushed, identify which direction the brush is going in. Obviously there are a million different ways you can do this, but the different color here on orange is the actual polished. Every little surface, even the side and the back of the watch, has to be identified. Well, it doesn't have to be, but that's how we operate. This is part of our mantra of attention to detail. Once I approve and look and feel comfortable about all their measurements, we'll then take it into a 3-dimensional form and really start looking at every surface. One of the key components of the design here that we really wanted was the side of the case to feel very soft and rounded, so you can actually see in this model that it's doing so. When you start to see the watch come together in 3D, you can't help but get really excited for what the prototype will eventually look like. I think the most satisfying feeling still today is when you think and look back on all the design decisions that you made throughout this entire process. When you see all of that come into real form and it's executed perfectly, those are the small successes and wins that we look forward to. And we're hoping that this next Strat-o-timer is more than perfect. We're pretty pumped for this one.